Have you ever noticed how, as we age, the world around us starts to sound a little quieter? The birds outside your window don't sing as sharply, conversations seem muffled, and sometimes you catch yourself asking, "What did you say?" more often than you'd like. But what if I told you that Japan's oldest practicing doctor, someone who spent over 90 years on this planet and still hears perfectly, has revealed a simple 5-minute exercise that could actually help reverse hearing loss naturally? And no, it's not a pill, not a hearing aid, and not some expensive therapy. It's something you can do right now at home, sitting in your favorite chair. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how this easy 5-minute habit could help bring back the sounds you thought you'd lost forever. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara was more than just Japan's oldest practicing doctor. He was a living example of vitality, purpose, and longevity. Even past the age of 100, he continued treating patients, lecturing at universities, and walking to work daily. People from all over the world wanted to know his secret. How did he manage to stay so sharp, so energetic, and so connected to life at such an advanced age? His answer was always beautifully simple: keep moving, both physically and mentally. He believed that when the body stops moving, the flow of energy, oxygen, and communication between organs weakens. That's when aging speeds up. According to him, the same principle applies to every sense, including hearing. When the pathways between the ears and the brain grow sluggish, the ability to hear begins to fade, not because the body has failed, but because it has become inactive. Movement, he said, reawakens these systems, bringing life back into the areas that have gone quiet. Hinohara's 5-minute exercise routine was born from this philosophy. He observed that many elderly patients who had begun to lose their hearing weren't just struggling with their ears. They were struggling with circulation, posture, and muscle tone. He noticed that those who stayed active, even with simple movements, reported better hearing and mental clarity. It wasn't magic. It was the body's natural intelligence at work. By promoting blood flow, stimulating nerves, and keeping oxygen moving to the brain, these patients were literally keeping their senses alive. The doctor often said that motion is medicine, and stillness, if prolonged, can invite decline. That's why he created a routine so gentle that even the frailest senior could perform it, yet so effective that it stimulated the very systems that support hearing. This approach reflects a core belief in Japanese longevity culture, that small, consistent actions lead to profound, long-term results. Instead of relying on machines or medications, Hinohara encouraged his patients to use their own bodies to heal. He said, "If your heart is still beating, your body is still listening. Every breath, every stretch, every gentle tap sends a signal to the nervous system that life is flowing. That signal keeps the ears, brain, and circulation in sync, preventing the decline that often comes with age. By moving the neck, head, and shoulders, the muscles around the auditory canal stay flexible and open, allowing for better blood flow and nerve communication. The exercise may take only 5 minutes, but during those minutes, the body receives a strong reminder to stay awake, alive, and connected." Dr. Hinohara's wisdom went beyond the physical act of movement. It carried an emotional and mental message. He understood that many seniors stop moving not because they can't, but because they lose motivation. When they start to feel disconnected from the world, especially when they can't hear well, they withdraw further, creating a loop of decline. His exercise broke that loop by reintroducing sensory engagement. Each movement, each breath, each vibration was a way of saying, "I am still here." That mindset shift, combined with physical stimulation, reignited vitality. His method proved that the body doesn't forget how to heal, it just needs a reminder. By practicing his simple 5-minute routine, seniors weren't just improving their hearing, they were rediscovering their life force, the same energy that kept Dr. Hinohara vibrant well past 100 years of age. Most people assume hearing loss begins and ends with the ears themselves, but Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara believed that the real source of the problem lies much deeper, in the brain. He explained that our ears are simply receivers. They capture sound waves and send them as electrical signals. But it's the brain that decodes those signals into meaningful sounds like voices, music, or laughter. When we age, it's not only the tiny hair cells in our inner ear that weaken, it's also the neural pathways in the brain that interpret and organize sound. These pathways, just like muscles, need constant use and stimulation to stay strong. When they are neglected, the brain's ability to interpret sound starts to fade, leading to the experience we know as hearing loss. This is why two people with similar ear function can experience completely different levels of hearing clarity, because the brain's engagement makes all the difference. Dr. Hinohara noticed that many seniors who complained of dull hearing often had sedentary lifestyles and reduced cognitive stimulation. Their auditory systems weren't being challenged enough. The brain thrives on input, and when that input decreases, it starts to turn down the volume on processing. This is called auditory deprivation, a gradual weakening of the brain's sound recognition ability due to lack of stimulation. His 5-minute exercise was designed to counter this process by reactivating not just the ears, but the communication between the ears and brain. Through rhythmic tapping, gentle pressure, breathing, and vibration, the exercise encourages blood and oxygen to flow to the auditory centers, essentially waking up the brain to sound again. The brilliance of Hinohara's insight lies in its simplicity. He understood that the nervous system is a network. What affects one part can influence the whole. When you move your neck and shoulders, you're not only stretching muscles, you're also sending signals through the cervical nerves, which interact closely with the cranial nerves involved in hearing. When you hum, you create internal vibrations that stimulate the auditory nerve and parts of the brain responsible for sound processing. Each of these gentle movements acts like a reset button for the neural circuits that handle hearing. With consistent practice, these circuits can strengthen and rebuild, allowing the brain to interpret sounds more clearly again. He often compared this process to tuning a musical instrument. When a violin sits unused for too long, its strings loosen and its tone becomes dull. But once you start tuning it and playing regularly, it comes back to life. The brain works in the same way. It needs frequent tuning through movement, sound, and focus. By integrating these elements into daily life, even for just 5 minutes, the brain relearns how to respond to and process sound more efficiently. What's even more powerful is that this practice helps with more than just hearing. Because the auditory system shares neural networks with memory, balance, and emotion, stimulating these areas has a ripple effect throughout the brain. Many of Dr. Hinohara's patients not only reported hearing improvement, but also sharper focus, steadier balance, and a sense of calm. The mind became more alert, and the world began to sound alive again. That's why he always reminded his patients that hearing isn't just about the ear, it's about the entire communication between body and brain. By reawakening this connection, they weren't simply restoring hearing, they were reigniting the mind's natural vitality. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara's 5-minute exercise became famous, not just because it was easy to do, but because it addressed one of the most overlooked causes of hearing decline: poor circulation and weak nerve stimulation. He discovered that even mild movement could make a powerful difference for the ears and brain. The exercise begins with gentle tapping at the back of the head, where the skull meets the neck. This area is rich in nerve endings and small blood vessels that supply oxygen to the auditory system. By lightly tapping with the fingertips for about 30 seconds, these vessels open up, allowing fresh blood to flow toward the ears and brain. It may seem simple, but this act alone can reawaken nerve sensitivity and improve how sound waves are processed. As blood flow increases, the tiny hair cells inside the inner ear, those fragile sensors responsible for detecting sound, receive more oxygen and nutrients, helping them perform better. After tapping, the next step involves placing the palms over the ears and creating a light suction by pressing and releasing them rhythmically. This movement gently massages the eardrum and middle ear, which often becomes stiff over time. Many older adults experience a decrease in the flexibility of these structures, which makes it harder for sound vibrations to travel efficiently. By performing this simple palm press, you're essentially restoring the ear's natural elasticity. The rhythmic pressure also stimulates the vagus nerve, one of the most important nerves in the body, which connects the brainstem to the heart, lungs, and even parts of the ear. Activating the vagus nerve helps regulate blood flow, calm the nervous system, and improve communication between the ears and brain. The following step, slow neck rotations, further enhances the process. The neck houses major arteries that supply blood to the head, including the inner ear. When the neck muscles are stiff from age or inactivity, circulation to these areas can become limited. By gently rotating the head side to side, you loosen these muscles and allow for smoother blood flow. The movement also releases tension from the jaw and shoulders, two areas that often hold stress and can indirectly affect hearing. Many people don't realize that a tight jaw can restrict how sound vibrates through the skull. By freeing that tension, the ears can receive sound more clearly and naturally. Next comes the humming portion of the routine, which Dr. Hinohara considered one of the most powerful elements. When you hum, you produce internal vibrations that travel through the bones of your skull directly into your inner ear. These vibrations stimulate the auditory nerve from the inside, much like tuning an instrument from within. Humming also increases nitric oxide production in the nasal passages, a natural compound that widens blood vessels and improves circulation throughout the body. Just 1 minute of humming can help the ears receive a burst of energy and oxygen, promoting overall ear health. Finally, the exercise concludes with focused listening, a moment of stillness where you close your eyes and tune into the faintest sounds around you. This trains your brain to pick up subtle auditory details, sharpening the neural pathways responsible for sound recognition. It's like a workout for your hearing perception. Over time, this mindful listening practice strengthens your ability to distinguish voices, tones, and background noises. Taken together, these 5 simple actions, tapping, pressing, rotating, humming, and listening, form a complete system for revitalizing the auditory system. They reawaken blood flow, stimulate nerve communication, and train the brain to interpret sound more clearly. For seniors, it's a safe, natural, and powerful way to reclaim sharper hearing and reconnect with the world through sound. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara's philosophy of healing was rooted in the belief that the human body possesses an incredible ability to repair itself when given the right conditions. He never viewed aging as a process of decay, but as a natural transition that could be guided with care, movement, and awareness. His 5-minute exercise wasn't just about hearing. It was about reminding the body how to heal itself. He observed that when people grow older, they often slow down physically, and with that comes a slowdown in circulation, oxygen flow, and nerve activity. The body, in a sense, starts forgetting how to stay vibrant. Hinohara taught that by consciously moving and breathing, even for a few minutes each day, one could reawaken that forgotten vitality. His method encouraged the body to send more oxygen to the ears, brain, and nerves, supporting regeneration and balance. What's fascinating is that this idea aligns with modern science, which shows that increased blood flow promotes cellular repair and helps reverse some of the damage caused by aging. The beauty of his exercise was that it was gentle enough for anyone to do, yet powerful enough to trigger deep physiological changes. The tapping and humming components, for example, do more than just stimulate the ear. They create vibrations that travel through the bones of the skull and into the nervous system, sparking communication between cells. This gentle stimulation activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of the body responsible for rest and recovery. When this system is engaged, stress levels drop, blood vessels open, and the body enters a healing state. Seniors who practiced the exercise consistently reported not just improvements in hearing, but also better sleep, reduced tension, and a feeling of mental clarity. That's because the body doesn't heal in isolation. When one system is activated, others benefit as well. Hinohara often said that aging gracefully isn't about fighting the process, but about cooperating with it. He compared the body to a garden that needs daily care, water, sunlight, and attention. If neglected, weeds of stiffness, fatigue, and decline take over. The 5-minute hearing exercise served as that daily care, nurturing not only the auditory system, but the whole body. When the ears receive more oxygen and the brain is engaged in listening, it improves overall neural function. Hearing, balance, and cognition are all connected through shared pathways in the brainstem. This means when one improves, the others follow. Seniors who performed his exercise regularly noticed steadier walking, sharper concentration, and even better mood. That's the power of reawakening the body's internal healing system. It doesn't just fix one area, it restores harmony throughout. What makes this so inspiring is that it requires no medication, no expensive devices, and no complicated routines. It relies solely on awareness and gentle action. Inohara proved that the key to longevity is not hidden in laboratories, but within our own movement, breath, and intention. By improving oxygen flow and stimulating nerve activity, his simple exercise became a form of self-therapy that supported balance, focus, and hearing health all at once. It showed that even after decades of wear and tear, the body is always capable of renewal when given attention and care. Dr. Shigeaki Inohara always emphasized that healing is not a one-time event, but a continuous process that thrives on consistency and mindfulness. He understood that real transformation comes from small habits practiced every day, not from drastic changes made occasionally. His 5-minute exercise to support hearing health is a perfect example of this philosophy. It's not the intensity or complexity of the routine that brings results. It's the repetition, the focus, and the awareness behind each move. When people perform these simple steps daily, their brain and body begin to reconnect, strengthening neural pathways and improving the flow of blood and oxygen to areas that may have been neglected. Over time, this consistency retrains the auditory system to function more efficiently. The brain becomes more sensitive to subtle sounds, and the ears become more responsive to vibration and frequency. This process doesn't happen overnight, but with regular practice, it builds lasting improvement that medication alone could never achieve. Another key part of Inohara's teaching was the importance of mindful listening. He believed that hearing wasn't just a physical act. It was an exercise in awareness. Many people go through their day surrounded by sound, yet rarely stop to listen intentionally. The final stage of his 5-minute exercise, the focused listening segment, was designed to reintroduce that mindfulness. Sitting quietly, breathing steadily, and paying attention to faint sounds trains the brain to interpret auditory signals with clarity. This practice activates the auditory cortex, improving not just hearing but also attention and focus. It's like meditation for the ears, a way to strengthen both perception and concentration. When paired with physical stimulation from tapping, humming, and movement, this mindful awareness helps the entire hearing system reawaken. Consistency also nurtures emotional resilience. Many older adults experience frustration or sadness when hearing starts to fade because it makes them feel disconnected from others. By engaging in this daily exercise, they regain a sense of control and progress. The act of dedicating just 5 minutes a day creates a powerful psychological shift. It reinforces hope and encourages patience. Dr. Inohara often said that positivity is as vital to healing as oxygen. When people believe improvement is possible, their body responds more effectively. Visualization enhances this even further. As individuals perform the exercise, imagining warm energy flowing toward the ears can amplify the benefits by engaging the brain's natural neuroplasticity, its ability to rewire and strengthen new pathways. The combination of movement, focus, and visualization becomes a holistic practice that heals the body and calms the mind. Inohara's approach proves that a small, mindful ritual can have an extraordinary impact on well-being. The 5-minute exercise helps people rediscover the joy of sound, the clarity of a loved one's voice, the melody of music, the rhythm of daily life. With consistency, hearing improves, balance stabilizes, and awareness deepens. The process becomes more than a routine. It becomes a moment of reconnection each day. It reminds us that the simplest actions, done with presence and intention, have the power to restore vitality and bring life back into harmony.